How y'all folks doing this fine day? It's Gator here at the Cable Company, and I'm so glad y'all stopped in to see me today. We're going over the president, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, now we're doing, what is it, 36? Okay, whatever, there's John F. Kennedy. He was 35, remember him? 35? Okay, now Lyndon B. Johnson, 36. You got Richard Nixon, 37. You got Ford, 38. Jimmy Carter is 39. And you got Ronald Reagan. Okay, there's your 40. Ronald Reagan, Carter, Ford, Nixon, Johnson, and there's your Kennedy. He was 35. All right, let's get right into this. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, number 36. Okay, 36, this is Johnson. That's a John boat. You see the John boat? Plus the sun. Okay, Johnson. Johnson, he was the 36th. He was the 36th president. He was also the 37th vice president. And he was underneath Kennedy, and Kennedy got assassinated, and then he became the president. So that's him, Johnson. All right, and then you got 37. All right, and this was a hard one to do. I just put Nick. All right, Nick, plus the son, Nixon. All right, Nixon. Nixon, he was the 36th vice president under Dwight D. Eisenhower, and he was in charge of Vietnam, and during his first term in the Apollo 11 mission, when the Apollo landed on the moon, and he was also known for the environmental agency. Read out that and he was a Republican. Now he also his second term was ended soon short because of Watergate, the Watergate scandal. You remember that? Okay, then I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. 38 Ford. The only thing I could think of was a Ford truck, so that's easy to remember. Ford. Okay, and he was the only. He was the 40th vice president under Richard Nixon. Okay, now he was the only one. Ford was the only one to win the presidency and the vice presidency without an election. They didn't have no election for him. 39 is Jimmy Carter. Now, Jimmy Carter, he had a peanut farm, and he was the 76th governor of Georgia. I put a peanut there, but I put garter. See the garter? This is a garter belt on Garter for Carter. Garter for Carter. He's the 39th. He was the oldest president and the longest living president. He's 99 years old. And I made a short about his first lady, and you can look at it when she passed on last month, a while back. So I made a short about her too. And then 40, we have Reagan. The only thing I can think about Reagan, how to do Reagan, maybe you got another picture is better, but I put a ray, like a ray gun. Ray gun. And it was called he was an actor, by the way, Reagan was. And he was, probably one of the most conservative presidents we had. I call it the Reagan era. So there you go. There's your 5 presidents: Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, and Reagan. Okay. I want to thank y'all for coming in and stopping in and seeing me. This is great that y'all come. Much love to y'all. We're going over the presidents. There's your little history on it. We're learning how to do the memory of it with your mind. Sometimes it's hard to do, but we're going to put it all together, so stick with me, and I'll give you a link in the description where you can go back and watch the last one. Each one has a link in it to get to the other one, and this is a series. We got 6 more presidents to go. Okay? Thank you, and come on back and see me.